Hello viewers, nice to meet all of you again and welcome to the instructional television program in English. Now, I'm enjoying my time in Kebun Raya Bogor or Bogor Botanical Garden. And today you will meet Anton, a university student, Doni, his brother, an SMA student, and Ninin, his sister, an SMP student. Do you know where Bogor is? It is near Jakarta, only about 55 kilometers from it. And this gorgeous garden is situated right in the heart of Bogor. Now, let us take a look at what they are doing in Kebun Raya Bogor, okay?
This is the Bogor Botanical Garden.
Well, at last I can see the botanical garden.
It's already 9 o'clock. Will we have enough time to see the garden?
Sure. It won't close until 5 in the afternoon. Now, Doni, you buy the tickets over there. And Ninin and I will go to information.
All right.
Well, have you got the tickets?
Yes, here they are. When have you got there?
We've got some leaflets and there's a map in one of them.
Good. Let's go to the gate and get in.
All right.
Let's go.
School and freshness out here. Look around. Trees are everywhere.
Yes, very nice. I like the smell of trees and plants. Look at the lake over there. It's beautiful, isn't it, Anton?
Yes, beautiful. As a matter of fact, it's not a lake, but a pond.
A big pond.
You are right. The road we are standing here is called Canarium Avenue 1. Those big trees are Canarium trees. They are from Ambon.
Oh, canarium trees. Very big. They must be very old.
Yes, they are more than 100 years old.
Really? They are much older than Grandpa.
What's that? It's quite a peculiar structure over there.
Oh, it's the Lady Raffles Memorial. Let's go down there and have a look. This memorial was built by Sir Thomas Stamford Raffles in 1814, after his wife's death.
Do you mean Raffles, the British Lieutenant Governor General?
You are right.
British? Why not Dutch?
Don't you remember? This country was for several years under the British before it was given back to the Dutch early in the 19th century.
Oh, I forgot. Well, where shall we go now?
Let's follow the road to the east.
Okay.
Hey, that tree's strange. It's tall and slender, but its big roots are coming out of the ground.
That is pohon raja, or king tree from Kalimantan.
Quite impressive.
This tree is becoming rare, even in Kalimantan.
Really?
Yeah.
Let's come closer and have a look.
Okay.
That is a cactus, isn't it?
Yes, there are many kinds of cacti around here.
This area is called the Mexican Garden
Why?
because most of the plants here come from Mexico. For example, those cacti, agave, yucca, Cambodia, and candle tree over there.
I see. That's interesting.
Yeah.
Wow, this is gorgeous. White lawns and colorful flowers. Those trees over there, everything is beautiful.
Yes, it's quite impressive. Look at this white road with rows of flowers in the middle. Splendid.
This is the Asteroid Avenue. It was built to honor the visit of Queen Astrid from Belgium in 1929.
Oh yes.
The colorful Cana hybrida flowers in the middle of the avenue and around here represent the colors of the Belgian flag. It's brown, yellow, and red.
Wow, that's interesting.
Those tall trees on both sides of the avenue are also impressive.
Yes, they are Agathis damara trees.
Oh, Agathis damara trees.
Yeah.
Well, what about having our lunch and having a rest somewhere around here?
Okay, let's go there under the tree.
Okay,
Okay,
let's go.
Let's go.
Well, how do you like part of the film? It is very interesting, isn't it? Doni, Anton, and Ninin are enjoying their visit to the garden. By the way, do you still remember what they have just seen? Watch the following. This is the Bogor Botanical Garden. This is the Bogor Botanical Garden. The boys are walking on Canarium Avenue 1. The boys are walking on Canarium Avenue 1. The Canarium tree comes from Ambon. The Canarium tree comes from Ambon. What is this? It is the Lady Revels Memorial. It is the Lady Revels Memorial. The king tree is tall and slender. The king tree is tall and slender. The cacti are in the Mexican garden. The cacti are in the Mexican garden. The Cana hybrid flowers are colorful. The Cana hybrid flowers are colorful. The Asteroid Avenue and the Agathis Dama look impressive. The Asteroid Avenue and the Agathis Dama look impressive. Well, I think you have learned some words and expressions about the Bogor Botanical Garden. Now, let us see what Anton, Doni, and Ninin are doing after they have had their lunch.
We have had our lunch. What shall we do then? Shall we go?
No, Let's stay for a while and enjoy the scenery around here. I wonder how large the botanical garden is.
Very large. If you want to know more, look in the leaflet over there.
This is interesting. This garden was founded in 1817. It is a collection of tropical plants from all over the world and covers an area of 87 hectares.
Can you imagine how large 87 hectares is? Let's look at the map. We have passed these places and now we are somewhere around here, right?
Right.
This is the Asteroid Avenue. If you go to the north, you will come to the orchid houses. These houses have collections of orchids. All of them are wild species, consisting of 883 species in 117 genera. If you go further north, you will find the Sujana Kasan Park. Sujana Kasan was the first Indonesian horticulturist in charge of the garden. This park is also called the Bhinneka Garden because in this section, plants are arranged to form Garuda Pancasila.
Quite interesting.
Wonderful.
From here, you can go down the road along Ciliwung River until you find a bridge for a passers-by. The scenery is beautiful here. If you face southwards, you will see a long road with rows of Canarium trees on both sides. This is Canarium Avenue 2. This avenue usually attracts visitors' attention because there are lots of woody vines hanging from one Canarium tree to another. Do you know what people call these climbing trees? They call them Tarzan trees.
Aha! Tarzan trees!
If you follow the avenue down south, there you will find plant nurseries. Young plants and trees of various species are raised and taken care of here. In the west side, close to Canarium Avenue 1, there is also a nursery where visitors can buy young plants and trees. If you walk westward, you will find offices as well as laboratories. In the corner here, there is a zoological museum. Here on the northwest side is the Bogor Presidential Palace.
The Bogor Botanical Garden is very vast indeed.
Moreover, it is rich with collections of tropical plants and trees. Don't you think, Doni?
Yes, it is not merely a place for recreation. We can learn a lot here.
Quite true. What does the other leaflet say, Doni?
Oh, it's about Wisata Flora Siswa, a package tour for students. We can visit here in group. Maximum 40 students. And the fee is cheap.
What service do they give?
Let me see. Here, they provide scientific information about various plants and trees, given in a practical way, including display and demonstration.
That's interesting. I hope my class will make a tour here someday.
Well, shall we go now? We can continue our discussion while walking.
Okay, let's go.
Okay, let's go.
Well, you see that Anton, Doni, and Ninin have talked about the Bogor Botanical Garden. The leaflet shows them that the garden was founded in 1817 and it contains collections of the tropical trees and plants from all over the world. The map helps them learn how large the garden is and how rich its collections are. And of course, they are very eager to see some other parts of the garden. Now, let us take a look at what they are doing.
Hey, look! This must be the Tarzan trees.
Oh yes, You are right.
Well, where's the Tarzan?
Here is Tarzan.
Oh, you are Tarzan.
Hey, you may not climb trees, Tarzan.
Why?
That's the rule. Climbing is not allowed in this garden.
Oh, I'm not Tarzan then. For me.
Be grateful. If you were Tarzan, you wouldn't wear shoes and clothes.
You're
right.
right.
Let's go.
What plant is this?
It's an orchid. It's called the Giant Orchid or the Tiger Orchid. Unfortunately, it has no flowers now.
This wild orchid is native to Kalimantan. It is known as the giant orchid because of its long flower stalk with a cluster of more than 100 flowers. It is also called the tiger orchid because the flower is yellow with brownish spots like the color of the tiger.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. It is one of the most attractive collections of the garden.
What tree is that? It looks old.
That's a lychee tree from China. Can you see a red label with white figures on it?
Yes, it is written 1823.
It means this tree was planted in 1823.
This is a living monument of the garden, I suppose.
Right. Although it doesn't produce fruit anymore, it's still strong and in good condition. You know, this is one of the oldest trees in the garden.
Oh, amazing. Well, that's really beautiful.
Splendid. What do you call that? Water lily?
Yes. Because of its size, this species is usually called the giant water lily. It is native to Amazon, Brazil. The leaf is round and large, up to 1.5 meters. And the flower is white at first and turns into pink after 2 or 3 days.
Wonderful. You know quite a lot about plants and trees here.
Well, I have been here 3 times, so I know better than you, that's all.
Look, there's a car passing. Is it allowed to drive a car in the garden?
Yes, during weekdays. Today is Wednesday, so you see cars or maybe pony carts in the garden. But on Sundays and holidays, cars, pony carts, or any other vehicles are not allowed. Because this place is usually crowded with visitors.
That's good. Otherwise, people would be endangered or at least disturbed.
Right. Visiting here wouldn't be enjoyable then. This place looks different. What do you think, Doni?
Yes, it has some characteristics.
This is the Teichmann Park. The park is arranged specifically to resemble the formal style of a European garden.
Yes.
Look over there. Trees and plants are trimmed like balls. Aren't they beautiful?
Yes,
Yes, interesting.
This park is named after J.E. Teichmann, the director of this garden from 1831 to 1867. And this is his monument. How do you feel, Ninin?
Oh, I feel happy. I've enjoyed my time. I learned a lot. How about you, Doni?
Great. I like this place. I must visit here again.
Well, it's almost 4 o'clock. How about going home?
Okay, but can we buy something for Daddy and Mom?
Sure. There are many kinds of fruits outside the garden, like bananas, mangosteens, melons, pineapples, and avocados. There are also taros, or talas Bogor, as people call them.
Good. There are many choices then.
If you want souvenirs, there are keyrings and ornaments made of canarium nuts.
Really?
Yeah.
Let's go.
Okay.
Anton, Doni, and Ninin have spent the whole day visiting the garden. They have seen various plants and trees as well as places of interest like parks and avenues. It has been enjoyable for them. And how about you? Do you enjoy the film? I hope so. Now let us see again some parts of it. The giant orchid has a long flower stalk with a lot of flowers. The giant orchid has a long flower stalk with a lot of flowers. The orchid is also called the tiger orchid. The orchid is also called the tiger orchid. This lychee tree was planted in 1823. This lychee tree was planted in 1823. The giant water lily is native to Amazon, Brazil. The giant water lily is native to Amazon, Brazil. Cars are allowed on weekdays only. Cars are allowed on weekdays only. The Tasman Park is like a formal European garden. The Tasman Park is like a formal European garden. There are bananas, mangosteens, melons, pineapples, avocados, talas Bogor, and the like. These are ornaments made of canarium nuts. These are ornaments made of canarium nuts. See you in the next program. Bye-bye.